Jetzt noch eins, nie
Ohne,
hinschauen.
ohne,
Oh,
ohne,
Micro.
also nur mit A-Move die gegnerische Base.
Okay. Hello guys, Mamba here, and we're back with the start case from bronze to gold. And with me is Neoblade.
Hello guys.
Um,
This is my favorite map. It was in Legacy of the Void beta, and because the watchtower are so many, 4 watchtowers on the map, I really like it. Try to, if you have the links, try to take
to
every
take all of
watchtower
them.
and to retake the watchtower if our opponent loses the watchtower.
Okay. So we will play 17 hatchery. And the next drone we're gonna send to scout. And we're gonna build a spawning pool at 18.
Mamba asked me a moment ago about spamming. He's a Grandmaster Zerg, and a player in this category, in this in league, has to play fast and has to get his fingers warm and try to be very, very quick when it comes to a fight, that his hands are as quick as always, that he stays on a constant level. But if you're in Bronze League or Silver or Gold, spamming often leads to mistakes with the build order, with scouting, with important things. Try to focus on things you have to do.
Yeah, spamming is really unimportant in the lower leagues. It kinda is unimportant even in the higher leagues, but um, I think I mainly do it when I'm bored.
Because the many people told me they're very much overwhelmed with the speed of Legacy of the Void. Do you think it's much more complicated for you to play a build in Legacy of the Void, or do you think it's almost the same? Just you jump to the mid game instantly.
Um, well, it definitely got faster um, with all the new units, and especially like the mineral change really made things um, harder to play. Like you have to expand more, which means you have to manage more bases, which also means you have to defend more bases.
I agree.
So yeah, it definitely got harder.
It definitely got harder. I'm with you. You have to. There are very intensive micro units on the field now. In the higher leagues like Diamond and Masters, if you see like 4 disruptors, you have to look at your army and split it so the disruptors do not as much damage. But in the lower leagues, macro is very important. Mechanics are very important. So we will focus on this part first. So you have a basic foundation and a basic understanding what macro and mechanics are. To quote the famous or infamous Destiny, I don't know if you like him or not. He said in Wings of Liberties, if you take a coaching lesson, I will show you a really simple one base build, and if you do it really well, if you think you can't do it any better, you will make it slightly more difficult, like taking an expansion. And if your mechanics are very solid, very good, you'll be in platinum or diamond. And I think not with a 1 base build, but with a 2 base build, this still applies.
Yeah, this is definitely true. Like, the mechanics in StarCraft are everything. Like, in every league, at every level, the player with the better mechanics wins, like, 90% of the time.
And even pro gamers they have very, very good mechanics, but when you saw the WCS finals, where live there's an attack coming. I'm a little bit too late with it. Let's watch it.
That's okay, we're just gonna move our links, and we're gonna move our links into the opponent's main. And we now took a third base, because our main is nearly outmined.
To watch your saturation, which is indicated above your hedge with 1816, we explained why we take 18 workers, not 16. And we'll see if the opponent is able to defend our link flood. It's okay, by the way, to lose games. You guys will lose games as well, I think. Mamba has always some problems with taking a look at his army, which is not allowed in the Staircase Step 1. Why we will change it in the next game and go to the Staircase Step 2. Oh, Bailing. No micro. We can GG out if you want.
And now we're gonna win this.
Okay.
We're gonna saturate our third base. Just transfer drones from each base, and then build a couple more.
In Legacy of the Void, your bases are much faster outmined than in Heart of the Swarm. You see the very good creep spread, which is very, very important for a Zerg. If you do not know how to train it, take a look at Jack's videos and take a look at our first video together and my first video where I explain how you can train it. You see we have taken all the watchtowers and we have a good creep spread so we can see the opponent crossing the map.
So all we do right now is just building links, building queens, spending the money.
Keep your money low.
And
keeping our money low. Creep spread, yes. Destiny made a video series in Wings of Liberty, which you can Google and take a look at it. He played Masked Queens, which meant he had to creep spread his creep to the opponent's base so he can attack with queens. And he was not allowed to play to build a single ling, a roach, or whatever, but he took upgrades for his queens. And queens are still a very good unit to defend your base if he comes with Void Race or Banshees and so on. But there you have a clear goal to try to play 9 games out of 10 with Grandmaster spending skill and with good creep spread and good injections. You can take a look at your replays, and if your queen is below, I would say in bronze and silver, below 60 energy, or your GD tracker tells you you had good creep spread, then you can move on to the next level. What our opponent will overpower us, or what is our opponent doing?
I don't really know because I'm not
Yeah,
allowed to look at the army.
Not at the army, yes.
Yeah, I mean, we just focus on our saturation, like every base is good saturated. Maybe we can pull 2 drones over here.
You want to build static defense? You're allowed to static defense, but Jack Attack only says do not build 50 spine crawlers if you can deal with a large army with 3, and so on. Do you still think we'll win the game? Otherwise,
No, I don't
okay,
think so.
then GG, well played, and leave the game. You will lose too, and losing is not a problem with it. Okay, guys, we'll see you guys next time. Powered by Husky.